And what was the craziest moment of the race, we threw the green flag and had a massive multi-car pileup on lap 199 in Stage 3. Cars involved Matt Kenseth, Jamie McMurray. We also had Joey Logano, Ryan Newman, Clint Boyer, Eric Almirola, Daniel Suarez, Trevor Bayne, the 2 of Brad Keselowski, the 10 of Danica Patrick. But the big thing involved with that crash is we had a number of playoff drivers involved in that, specifically Matt Kenseth, who was right there on the cut line and battling and was in decent position, and he didn't get torn up too bad. But a major mistake took him out of the race, and this is the one that I think has confused most fans, is Matt Kenseth came to pit road. He was on the 5-minute clock, as Jimmie Johnson was before. And when Matt Kenseth hit pit road, they sent 7 people over the wall. Now, you can have, the rules state, 6 crew members to work on the car, 1 crew member to service the driver. So what that means is that one guy, that 7th guy, he can pull a windshield tear off. He can hand the driver a snack. He can hand him a bottle of water. But he can't actually work on the car. He can't be pulling out fenders. He can't be helping change tires, fueling, jacking the car. None of that stuff can be done. Now, when Matt pitted, a 7th man went over the wall, and he did a little work on the fender. Because Matt's on that 5-minute clock, he violated the rules. That's automatically making him out of the race. And that car could have continued, and that honestly probably took them out of what could very well be Matt Kenseth's last shot at a championship. So I think the confusion a lot of this is Jimmie Johnson was on the 5-minute clock, and he did not get back up to minimum speed on the restarts. And I saw some people online that were like, well, he didn't get up to minimum speed. How come he didn't get knocked out of the race for violating the 5-minute clock? Well, the caution flag came back out. Jimmie Johnson is not violating the rules because he can't get a full lap in. It took 15 minutes to get a full green flag lap in after that. We had another caution back-to-back, and then a pile-up that set out a red flag. It's not Jimmie Johnson's fault. The rule doesn't say that you have to get back to minimum speed within 5 minutes. That time only counts when you're on pit road. So Jimmie Johnson eventually made minimum speed, never went over the 5 minutes, was good. When he pitted for repairs, he had 7 men over the wall. The 7th man went, tear off, handed him a bottle of water, got back over the wall, no violation. Matt Kenseth's crew did not. And the penalty may seem severe to some people, but it's what had to be done. Because these crew chiefs, they're going to manipulate anything that they can. And let's look back at, a few years back, the rules used to be on pit road. If you are speeding, the only penalty you could receive was tail end of the longest line. Well, what did guys do under caution when they had a wrecked car? They would work until the very last second. They'd nail it out of pit road. They'd speed by 30, 40 miles an hour, beat the pace car off, come back down so they wouldn't lose a lap. So eventually NASCAR said, now you're going to lose a lap no matter what you do. Because what does tail end longest line do when you're already there? That rule doesn't affect you. So if you have a 5-minute clock, a car that's destroyed, and your penalty for 2 men over the wall is go to the back of the field, you're already there. Send 30 guys over the wall to work on the car. Who cares? That penalty has to be severe to stop them from doing it. And the only way you're going to do that, you could even take away 5 laps. If they were in the garage working on that car under normal circumstances, they're going to lose the 5 laps anyway. It doesn't matter. They just need to stay in the race. You have to make that penalty over the top severe. That's what they did. And unfortunately, it cost Matt Kenseth big time.